Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Today we are flying to Dayton, Ohio to meet up with some friends. This trip is kind of impromptu. We just started planning it Thursday and today's Saturday. So thanks for joining and thanks for flying along. Today I am playing chauffeur to the puppy and my wife. So I just get my flight gear in the front seat here. We're gonna go ahead and taxi to the run-up area. We're still waiting on our oil temperature to come up, but we're at 120 now. Cool. We've been warming up for a little bit. For everybody watching, so today we're just going direct from Warrington to Springfield, Ohio, which is just outside Dayton. It's actually a little north of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, but we didn't want to go to the Air Force Base because that's a pain to get all of the approvals, especially on the short notice that we were going. We planned this flight for 8,500 feet VFR, so we're flying westbound, which is why we're going up to 8,000. We could fly it at 6,500, but we decided going over the Appalachian Mountains, we would start off at 6, but we would likely go up to 8. Our weather briefing this morning said that there was moderate turbulence at the lower altitudes, so we may need to go a little higher. We initially planned on taking off this morning closer to sunrise, but when we got here, we ran into a little bit of frost on the wings that was not melting as quickly as we thought it would. So we ended up having to sort of sit in the car and wait. So I think we ended up watching an episode of WandaVision while we waited, or half an episode or something while we waited.
Yeah.
So we only have one camera running today because the other camera mount apparently got left at home. That's 100% my fault in the effort to pack this morning. Alright, we're in our little warm-up box. We're at 149, so we're just going to go through a last little check, and then by the time we're done checking everything, we should be good to go. So over here we have our secondary radio. Right now we've got 12035 plugged in, and that is actually the AWAS for Warrington. Here we've got our Unicom at 128.525, which 122.7, the top active frequency, is the Unicom for Warrington where we're at, and the lower frequency is Potomac Approach, which we'll contact shortly after takeoff. We're still waiting on that oil temperature there, but we're down at idle. We're just warming up and leaned out a little bit. We already got our altimeter setting for the morning, but we'll listen to the AWAS one more time before taking off. So we're going to get the weather and we'll come right back.
In the midfield terminal for tie-down information. Helicopters fly a tight right-hand pattern except when the acrobox is activated. Have a safe flight and thank you for your patronage.
Warrington, Fauquier Airport. Automated weather observation. Test 1408 Zulu. Weather. Wind 320 at Niner. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 5 Celsius. Dew point -10. Altimeter 3017.
Warrington traffic, be advised.
Alright, we have the weather. Time to run through the checklist. Before takeoff, engine instruments checked. We are checked, we're in the green. Alright, engine's running smoothly at idle. Go ahead and turn up our volume so we can hear. Alright, so we just heard that person was clear of the active.
Orange traffic for plate, left base to final 33 Warrington.
Alright, so he's right there. We'll just hold on him. Flight instruments radios, we've just confirmed we are on the Warrington Unicom. We can hear people. Alright. Seat check. Seat check. Seatbelts check. 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 Alright, cabin doors and windows. This one's locked. You just push on it a little bit. Good.
Yeah, I see you. I'll follow you on downwind. Your black plane?
Roger. All right. Port traffic, 7996 is left downwind for 33 Warrington.
I got traffic.
For plate, left downwind, 33, number 2, traffic in plate.
Lights and strobes, good. We're gonna depart to the west. Alright, I'm isolating you now.
Alright.
Actually, I brought you back.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. Warning to traffic, Mooney 201 Quebec Echoes departing runway 33 to the west, Warrington.
And watch your traffic, experimental 996 X-ray, turning left base 433 Warrington.
Alright. We'll be out of his way pretty quickly here. Alright, last check.
And watch your traffic, experimental 996 is turning final 433. Got departing traffic in sight, no factor. Warrington.
Alright, throttle coming in. Airspeed's alive. 50, 55, 60, 65. She wants to fly. She wants to fly. Positive rate, gear up.
Hornet traffic, 688, final 33, number 2, traffic in sight. I'm going to do some S-turn for safety.
So look down behind the wing there. You see that twin engine plane down there on the by the hangars?
Yeah.
So that is 500 feet flaps coming up. That is the jump plane that they're going to use.
Nice.
So 500 feet, we're going to go ahead and start our turnout. You see traffic? You see that plane over there?
Yes, I can.
Tell us if he gets any closer, alright?
Alright.
Says that we're on an intersecting path. He's only 600 feet above us.
We're going to leave the hold and go intercept a practice for...
So we're going to level off.
Looks like he's turning.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to go ahead and switch over to Potomac.
We've coordinated for survey work over Arlington County, and we'll be working inside the FRZ and over the prohibited areas today.
Roger, maintain VFR, stand by.
Maintain VFR, stand by, Quebec.
Potomac approach, Mooney 201, Quebec Echo, VFR request.
What's the call sign for the Mooney again?
Mooney 201, Quebec Echoes, a VFR request. You got time?
Oh, unable.
Alright. So he is busy.
We're 6 Mike Alpha, you're outside the S-Far, squad VFR, good day.
Sergeant VFR, thanks, 6 Mike Alpha.
Breaker 3410, stand by.
Okay. 15 Victor Alpha.
Alright, we got some cabin heat coming in. I'm getting kind of cold.
Yeah, my legs are getting cold.
Yep. Cabin heat coming in. Go ahead and close those cow flaps up. Alright, we're now full throttle up at this altitude. We're at 6,000. Or we're at 67. push the nose over a little bit, climb a little slower. I'd like to get a little higher with the mountains.
10,000. 10,000, November 415, Victor Alpha.
How's she doing?
All right.
Just chilling.
Yeah. If we could keep these head things on, it'd be a lot better.
Yeah.
South Approach, Aztec 40288, level 9,000. Aztec 40288, plan with altimeter 3016. 3016, 288.
So I'm tuning in the new approach frequency in hopes that they'll be less busy and able to provide flight following.
Uh-oh.
So at this point I don't know what happened, and it takes me about 10 seconds to evaluate the situation and begin turning back. I know in front of me are no good airport solutions, but behind me there are a few, including Warrington, where we took off from, Culpeper we flew right over top of, and a few others in the local vicinity.
Gonna start turning around to Warrington just in case.
What's going on?
Did you feel that shift?
Yeah.
So at this point my eyes are on the engine monitor, trying to evaluate what exactly is going on.
We lost an EGT temperature probe. I don't know.
All right.
But it's not something we're going to make this trip on.
Okay.
So we're at 8,000 feet. We're just within glide distance.
Okay.
We're going to go back to Warrington.
All right. Sounds good.
So I say that we're just within glide distance, but the engine is still producing power, so we've got more than enough altitude to make it back to Warrington.
We're going to maintain 7,500 until we're well within glide distance.
Okay.
I already stated we're within glide distance of Warrington, but I wanted to be a little bit closer before starting a descent, so that should we have a full engine failure, we knew we were well within that glide distance.
I feel like our engine temperatures should be higher than they are.
All right.
And they're not. Our CHTs are below 300. Our cylinder 3 temperature is 179.
Okay.
Which is almost 100 degrees cooler than the others. We're at 7,500. And our EGTs, our exhaust gas temperatures, are all within limits except for our engine, or our cylinder 3, which is 170, when the others are 1,100.
All right.
So obviously there's an
That's me
issue
pulling the prop
here,
back.
Okay.
and I'm just using this information to
Doesn't
talk
feel
myself
like it's running
through
as
the
smooth.
situation and determine what
We're
might
going
be
to pull the mixture
going
back a little bit.
on.
We are well within glide distance of Warrington.
Okay. So what does this mean for those of us who don't know?
It means that I don't really know exactly what's going on.
All right.
So we're just going to go back to Warrington, set her down, and there's Warrington in front of us.
All right.
Warrington, Rec 2. We're about 8 miles away.
Okay.
Here you can see me pull up Warrington on ForeFlight on the iPad, just confirm that I've got all of the right frequencies plugged in before we get closer to the airport and things might get hectic.
One 2035, forgot it. Alright, we need to be coming down. So gonna pull throttle on back.
As I said before, the engine is still producing power, so I was not worried about making it back to Warrington, which is why I decided here not to declare an emergency with ATC. Had the engine completely failed or started producing even less power to where making it back to Warrington might have been an issue, I for sure would have declared an emergency.
Hello, traffic, 353 Single Alpha, 7 miles northeast, inbound landing runway 34, Hanover.
Warning traffic, Mooney 201, Quebec Echo 7,000, 3.5 north of the field. We're going to spiral descend down into a left downwind for 33 Warrington.
Now I know I've made it back to Warrington. We're at 7,000 feet, 3 miles away. I know if the engine completely stops, I'll be able to land without issue.
See, now our
5 miles northeast of field.
DHT is back, but it's over 1,400.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah.
Back to the hold.
We're more than fine. We've got Warrington right here. We've got Culpeper right there.
Yeah, bottom funnel. Yeah, you're ahead of us.
And I don't know if the jumpers are away just yet.
Runway 15 Pappy's out of service until further notice. All transient aircraft check in with the FBO in the midfield terminal for tie-down information. Helicopters fly a tight right-hand pattern except when the Acrobox is activated. Have a safe flight and thank you for your patronage.
Warrington, Fauquier Airport. Automated weather observation. Test 1434 Zulu. Weather. Wind 330 at 8. Visibility
330 at 8, so we'll land 33, and that's just fine.
Cessna on the run up here. Are you taxiing back in or are you taking off? We're going to taxi out. Okay.
And now it looks like our number 3 is running away on us. 1,500 degrees now.
Huh.
4,000, we need to get down to 12. I'm gonna try and keep that power back a little bit.
Not a fan of the spiral.
Yeah, sorry.
Alright.
We're about 2,500 feet, so we're kind of high. Warning traffic, Mooney 201, Quebec Echoes, a high base for 33 Warrington.
Say it again. Yeah, I got a V35 V.
Yeah, see, I don't really want to see how rough it's running.
Yeah. Yeah, so we need to call and get someone to look at it.
Yeah, 100%. That's not my concern right now.
Okay.
Warning to traffic, Mooney 201, Quebec Echo is flying an upwind for 33 Warrington. All right, 2,000 feet. We'll make.
Warning traffic in here, 710 Alpha Bravo is departing runway 33, left turn out, leaving the pattern warning.
So now we're down about traffic pattern altitude. We're going to make one more left turn and enter the downwind for 33.
Fuel pump coming on, cow flaps are open, below 130, gear coming down. Make sure I'm proper full. Gear indicating down, within the wide arc. First notch flaps coming in.
Hanover traffic, 353, single Alpha midfield, left downwind 34.
Warning traffic, Mooney 201, Quebec Echoes, base 33, Warrington.
And Warrington traffic, last here, November 952 Whiskey, taking runway 33 for departure, will be a left out, Warrington.
Warning traffic, we're about to be final for 33 Warrington. We're having some engine trouble, we can't go around.
Okay, I'm holding short for you.
Thank you. On final flaps coming in. Cow flaps are open. Or the fence gear is down, cow flaps are open.
So a few days later, 201 Quebec Echo made it into the shop and was diagnosed with a clogged fuel injector. After a couple hours work cleaning everything up, it was back to the air with everything running perfect.